What's good, guys? Welcome back to Six Best Bets and Lock of the Week. In this case, I give you guys six best bets, lock of the week, three bonuses this time, and a parlay section, guys. So if you guys haven't already, guys, just give me a quick like. It's free. One thing I want to say, guys, if you guys haven't, let me know, guys, what's your favorite segment of this video. We're going to be talking about six best bets, lock of the week, a parlay section, and of course, we got three bonuses this time instead of two. Normally, I always give two bonuses, but I want to mention we are on a lock of the week streak. Jasmine Jasdavicius, if you guys don't know, we're on a 7-fight lock of the week streak, all on the line with Bo Nickel, all crashes and burns. So now we're looking to bounce back, make the streak long again, try to pass the 7 lock of the week streak record. Because for some reason, I always get stuck at 7 lock of the week streak. We're looking to pass it. We're starting off the lock of the week streak this time with Jasmine Jasdavicius. Let me know if you guys like this week's lock of the week. And without further ado, guys, let's get this show on the road. Six best bets lock of the week, three bonuses in a parlay section, guys. Give me a like. Let's get it. Here we go. First most confident pick of the week, baby. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be, baby? Let's get it. Here we go. Without further ado, Tisha Pennington. Tisha Pennington is set to face off. Against Luana Pinero. Luana Pinero plus 255. Tisha Pennington minus 350. Many expect this fight to go the distance. I think if Luana Pinero wrestles, that's one of her ways to victory, I will say, but I really like Tisha Torres' get-up game, the ability to get up. She can be explosive, pop right back up, and especially coming off of one of her best wins yet over Carla Esparza. Tisha has lost to Mackenzie and Tabitha Ricci in close fights. Tisha to get the job done by 29-28 unanimous decision. One thing for sure, guys, is I like to see how Tisha Pennington, is looking in the camp. She's known for her cardio. She's known to have that get-up game, and her most recent performance against Carla Esparza just looks very good as of recent. I got Tisha Pennington to win this fight. Obviously, it's the first fight, so you guys know my rule of thumb. I'm kind of contradicting myself. My rule of thumb is to never bet the first fight. But in this instance, guys, I think we can at least take that this fight goes the distance, or even take Tisha Pennington as a parlay piece. This guy, shout out to Finch Chats MMA. He says Tisha Pennington is 12-7 to the decision and 14-7 overall. She is not a potent finisher. Luana struggled against heavy grapplers, but Tisha only averages 0.57 takedowns per fight. Luana has a grappling upside as she averages nearly 2 takedowns per fight. So this is one thing that I want to mention. Luana Pinero is going to be looking to grapple, but I think Tisha Pennington should be able to win this fight, guys. Let's go Tisha Pennington for the dub. My second most confident pick of the week, guys. Let's get it without further ado. By the way, Luana Pinero's on a 3-fight losing skid, I believe. Without further ado, let's get it. My second most confident pick of the week. Let's get it. Who's it going to be? Here we go. Without further ado, Hong Sung Park. A little bit of a red flag because we have that O next to his name. Hong Sung Park minus 184. Carlos Hernandez plus 142. The red flag here is Hong Sung Park is undefeated. But we just saw Navajo Sterling, an undefeated fighter last week, win. I think Carlos Hernandez has really good scrambles and great volume and great cardio. Park is only 29 years old, facing off against the 31-year-old Carlos Hernandez. Carlos has been facing Asian fighters for 3 fights in a row. This is his 4th time fighting an Asian fighter. So we know Carlos Hernandez is used to this. Park, to grapple heavy, he can get tagged up on the feet and look a little off. But once on top, he can maintain great top control. And he should be able to win this fight. One thing I want to mention, guys, is the long layoff. Shout out to Finch Chat MMA, guys. If you guys haven't, guys, give this guy a follow on Twitter. He's always cooking. These are 4 fighters at UFC Vegas 106 that have not fought in 1+ year. Hong Sung Park, Tianarabat Libosa, Gabriel Green, and Sadiq Yusuf. One thing that I want to mention is Hong Sung Park is inactive. I think he should be able to come back and win this fight. Let's go Hong Sung Park for the dub over Carlos Hernandez. I really like this little position right here. Short right hand over the top to the counter to the body by Hong Sung Park. So I'm going to play this in slow-mo just so you guys can see. It grazes and it wobbles him. So that's something that I really like about Hong Sung Park. He has very good fight IQ as well. Give me Hong Sung Park to beat Carlos Hernandez. My third most confident pick of the week, guys. My third most confident pick of the week, guys. Without further ado, let's get this show on the road, guys. Let's get this show on the road. Without further ado, let's get it. Here we go. Without further ado, my third most confident pick of the week, baby. Let's get it. Yadir Del Val is 8-0. One thing I want to mention about Yadir, guys, is he's facing off against Connor Matthews. This is going to be a very close fight. With this fight right here, guys, Yadir is a minus 520. Connor Matthews plus 350. Yadir is making his UFC debut after a great Dana White Contender Series win over Antonio Montiero by unanimous decision. If you guys don't know, Antonio Montiero has a win over Maziko Acosta in 2017, who was fighting Julian Erosa on this card as well. So that win that Yadir has over Antonio is a very good win. So I rate this Cuban fighter very highly, who will be facing Connor Matthews. Connor Matthews is 7-3 on a 2-fight losing skid to Dennis Bazooka and Jose Delgado. If you know, Jose Delgado is very good as well. I think Yater should be able to get the job done and win this fight. Give me Yater money line. Let's not get too fancy. What I like is the people that he trains around with. Iron sharpens iron, guys. The people that you surround yourself with are the people that you become. Right here, this is how he got into the UFC. It's this kind of performance that attracted him to the UFC after shining last summer on Dana White Contender Series. Yeah, there, Delval 8-0 is making his UFC debut. This was before he made, well, he's making his UFC debut now, but he has a very good submission game as well. That's one thing that I love about Yadir. He's not just a knockout artist, guys. He has submissions as well. He is only 8-0, but I think he should be able to beat Conor Matthews in a very close competitive fight. Now let's go into my fourth most confident pick of the week, guys. My fourth most confident pick of the week, guys. Let's go without further ado. After this one, my fifth most confident pick of the week is the lock of the week. Fourth most confident pick of the week, guys. What's it going to be? Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Thiago Moises. Thiago Moises is set to face off against Jared Gordon. Thiago Moises minus 108. Jared Gordon minus 118. Thiago Moises is in for a very close fight against Jared Gordon. Jared Gordon is known to always have these razor close decision fights. I wouldn't even be surprised if this goes to split decision. Some can make the argument Jared Gordon should be 5-0 in his last 5, losing a close fight to Paddy the Baddy, a no contest head clash to Bobby Green, and a super close fight with Nasrat Haqparast that ended, I believe it was a very close fight. But his only 2 wins are over Mark Madsen and Leonardo Santos. Thiago Moises is coming off of a great win after facing adversity over Trey Ogden. Moises lost most recently to Ludovic Klein and BSD. He lost to BSD by KO ground and pound, which is a little bit of a red flag. Thiago Moises should be able to walk forward, land low kicks, and get the job done after maybe losing the first round and coming back in the second and third. We know that Thiago Moises is always in a barn burner, scrap. I like the people that he trains around with. Matus Gamrat is going to be practicing with the wrestling department, and Thiago Moises can mix in some takedowns as well if he needs to. Right here, I know Thiago Moises is very explosive as well, but we have to see how explosive he is in the training department. How explosive to defend not only takedowns, but also Jared Gordon is going to be a crisp boxer as well. You have to be able to hang in the striking department with a guy like Jared Gordon as well. So I like to see this type of training as well from Thiago Moises. Let's go Thiago Moises for the dub. I think he should be able to get the job done. Let's go, my guy. And this was a little bit of a funny thing right here. Thiago Moises at Fighting Nerds. And it's trying to say like he's the odd one out. I thought that this one was actually a pretty funny one. But now we're going to go into my lock of the week, guys. My fifth most confident pick of the week, baby. What's it going to be? Take a guess right now, baby. Take a guess right now. What's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Who's my lock of the week, guys? Without further ado, let's get it. Without further ado, take a guess right now. Think of it in your head. Let's get it. Without further ado, baby, let's get it. Mateus Camilo, 9-2-0. Mateus Camilo is set to face off against Gabe Green. Mateus Camilo is a minus 225. Gabe Green plus 172. Gabe Green is going to be moving down to lightweight as a former welterweight, coming off of 2 back-to-back losses to Ian Gary by decision and Brian Battle by KO. He has wins over Phil Rowe and Johan Lianasi. Correct me if I pronounced that wrong. Gabe Green does have wins over Phil Rowe and Johan Lianasi. Mateus is making his UFC debut without having to go through Dana White Contender Series or Ultimate Fighter. He is 9-2 at only 24 years old, facing off against a 32-year-old. I think Camilo can win this by KO or on points at a minus 155 if you want to get fancy. But we do know Camilo is very new to the game, and he does have some submissions as well. So we are taking a risk with a double chance by KO or on points at a minus 155. We could just play it safe and take the money line at a minus 225. But I do think that Mateus might be able to finish Gabe Green by KO. But I like Mateus at a minus 225. Mateus Camilo, give me the money line. Let's go, baby. When I look at him, he's been training with Chris Curtis as well. Extreme Couture, we know Chris Curtis just lost to Roman Kopylov. But there's some things that you can learn from Chris Curtis as well. Right here as well. This is something that is a little bit of a fact that I didn't know. Just 3 years ago, Marion Santos and Mateus Camilo washed vans together to make money and keep their dream from reaching the UFC alive. This Saturday, the two will step into the octagon on the same card. So what is the coincidence on that? I don't think there's a coincidence. These guys are very hard workers. Let's go, my guy, Mateus. And then shout out to Pick'em MMA, guys. If you guys haven't, guys, give him a follow. Pick'em says, Mateus Camilo, great signing by the UFC at only 24 years old. Bright future ahead of him. Training at Extreme Couture for the past 5 years. Training full-time, all in. This is one thing that I really like, guys. If you guys haven't, guys, go check out Pick'em MMA. This guy's an absolute GOAT. And I agree with him. Let's go, my guy, Mateus Camilo for the dub to beat Gabe Green at a minus 225. Lock of the week, baby. Let's see if it hits. Now we're going to go into my 6th most confident pick of the week, guys. Let's get it. Without further ado, let's get it. Without further ado, let's get it. Nozhatin Rozyboev, 35-9-2, set to face off against Dustin Stolfus at a plus 250. One thing I like about Nozhatin Rozyboev, guys, is his boxing, guys. Nozhatin Rozyboev at a minus 340, set to face off against Dustin Stolfus at a plus 250. Dustin will be looking to wrestle here. He is a BJJ black belt coming off a brutal KO win over Marc-Andre Barrios. If you guys know, Marc-Andre Barrios just knocked out Bruno Silva. Prior to that loss, he lost to Bruno for... Okay, so excuse me. Prior to that, Dustin lost to Bruno Ferreira by spinning elbow KO. Dustin has a win over Poniali Soriano. Ruzibov will be hunting for the finish. He is 35-9-2, 13 KOs in his record, 15 subs in the first round, 5 subs in the second, only 2 wins by decision. So, in most likely, he should be able to finish this fight inside the distance. I like Ruzibov moneyline or even by KO or on points at a minus 210, but we know if you want to get fancy and you want to get greedy, Ruzibov by KO at a minus 115 if you want to risk it for more value. But in this case, guys, give me Ruzibov at a minus 340 to win this fight over Dustin Stolfus. I like how he looks in the boxing department. He looks really clean. And we know Dustin Stolfus lost to Bruno Ferreira. Did you guys see what Ruzibov did to Bruno Ferreira? He did him dirty. And we know Bruno Ferreira is set to face off against Ikram Alaskarov. So that's going to be an absolute banger scrap right there. Give me Ruzibov for the dub to win this fight over Dustin Stolfus at a minus 340. And if you want some more value, you could take double chance. But we know that the submission factor is also there as well. So be careful. Let's go Ruzibov as my 6th most confident pick of the week. Now we're going to get into the first bonus, guys. Without further ado, the first bonus. Excuse me, first bonus. Let's get it, baby. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? First bonus. Let's get it. Sadiq Yusuff versus Marion Santos. We know Sadiq Yusuff and Marion Santos is a very close fight. In fact, the odds are very close. Sadiq Yusuff plus 110. Marion Santos minus 140. Let's not play with who we want to pick. Let's just take, will this fight go the distance? Yes. I think this fight goes the distance. Yes, at a minus 205. If you want to take the no, it's a plus 156. You guys know with the bonus, you guys get to choose whether you want the over or the under. So in this case, you guys get to choose whether you want this fight to go the distance, yes or no. You get value on either side. So I think that this fight goes the distance, yes, at a minus 205. If you think otherwise, you could take no at a plus 156. But in this case, give me yes that this fight goes the distance. I think both of these guys should be durable enough. We know Santos is coming off a 3-fight win streak over Rafael Barbosa, Con Olfley, and a super close split decision win over Francis Marshall. His most recent loss is to Dan Argueta. Sadiq is on a 2-fight losing skid to Edson Barbosa by decision and Diego Lopez by KO. He hasn't fought in over a year. The play is that this fight goes the distance. Yes, at a minus 205. Let's go. Now we're going to go into the second bonus. You guys know I have 3 bonuses. So I got 2 more bonuses for you guys. Let's get it without further ado. Let's get it. Here we go. Gilbert Burns versus Michael Morales. The second bonus is going to be Gilbert Burns is a plus 480, right? Michael Morales minus 800. We're looking for value. Give me the over 3.5 rounds. Over 3.5 at a plus 106. Under 3.5 at a minus 134. With this bonus, you guys get to choose whether you guys want the over 3.5 or you want the under 3.5. In this case, guys, I think Gilbert Burns should be durable enough to last 2 minutes and 30 seconds into the 4th round. So that way the over 3.5 could hit. It's going to be a very risky one. But there's plus money on this side. I will say Gilbert Burns is on a 3-fight losing skid. But to who? To the best. Bilal Muhammad, Jack Della, and Sean Brady. The top welterweights of this division. This is going to be a very tough fight for Michael Morales. If you guys don't like that bonus and you don't want to play the over or under 3.5, I got the third bonus for you guys. Michael Morales by KO at a minus 140. So the reason why I like the over 3.5 is because I'm also going to be taking Michael Morales by KO. Michael Morales by KO at a minus 140. And just in case he doesn't end up getting the KO, the over 3.5 can come in clutch. But if you guys like the under 3.5, it is currently a minus 134. Under 3.5 minus 134. Over 3.5 plus 106. Third bonus is that Michael Morales wins by KO at a minus 140. So give me the over 3.5 at a plus 106 and Michael Morales by KO at a minus 140. I think it should be able to hit. At least one of them should be able to hit if the other doesn't. But let's go Michael Morales for the dub. Now we're going to get into the parlay section, guys. So without further ado, let's get it, guys. And let me know what you guys think. Parlay section, guys. Let's go. I believe I got 8 parlays for you guys. Let's start it off. Michael Morales by KO. Rodolfo Bellato, Sadiq Yusuff, Nozhatin Rozibov, and Maziko Locosta, 5-leg plus 750. I love that one. Next parlay. Michael Morales, Sadiq Yusuff, Marion Santos goes the distance, and Rozibov, 3-leg for plus 100. So this one's a little bit of a safer side. Michael Morales money line, Sadiq Yusuff, Marion Santos goes the distance, and just Rozibov money line, 3-leg for plus 100. I think that's very good if you could get plus money on that. At a plus 100, that's one of my favorite parlays. Next parlay. Tisha Pennington, Hong Sung Park, Denise Gomes, Tainara, and Thiago Moises, 5-leg plus 974. So in this case, guys, I'm taking Tainara to win over Luana Santos just in this parlay, just to get a little bit more fancy. I like this one. I'm going to repeat it again. Tisha Pennington, Hong Sung Park, Denise Gomes, Tainara, and Thiago Moises. 5-leg plus 974. I like that one because you guys know with Luana Santos, we always get a little bit of a tricky fight. Next parlay, Yater, Thiago Moises, Camilo, Ruziboev, Marian Santos, and Costa. 6-leg that I really like. Shout out to the chat because the chat was the one that actually shouted out this parlay. Yater, Thiago Moises, Camilo, Ruziboev, Marian Santos, and Costa. 6-leg for plus 1,027. I think that one hits. By far one of my most confident parlays. Yater, Thiago Moises, Camilo, Ruziboev, Marian Santos, and Costa plus 1,027. We know Marian Santos is the little bit of a iffy one on the leg, on the parlay, on the 6-leg parlay. Next parlay, over 3.5 main event, Thiago Moises, and the under 1.5 Bellato versus Craig fight. I like this one because we know that this one, there's a lot of plus money and it's only 3 legs. So, over 3.5 main event, Thiago Moises money line, and under 1.5 Bellato versus Craig fight, 3-leg plus 580. We know that the under 1.5 in the Bellato versus Paul Craig fight could be a little risky if it ends up going over 1.5. But you guys can mix and match with these parlays. I like that 3-leg parlay for plus 580. Next parlay, over 2.5 Sadiq Youssef Marian Santos fight, plus Ruziboev by KO or on points at a plus 106. One of my safest parlays. I think that one hits. We're going to be a little bit more conservative with the parlays, guys, so that we could hit. So I think this one hits as well. Over 2.5 Sadiq Youssef Marian Santos fight, plus Ruziboev by KO or on points. 2-leg for plus 106. I like that one. Next parlay, Tisha Pennington, Denise Gomes, Tainara Lisboa, and Mateus Camilo. 4-leg plus 421. Last parlay, Denise Gomes, Mateus Camilo, Yater, and Rodolfo Bellato. 4-leg for plus 138. By far one of my favorites. I saved the best for last. Let me know what you guys think. Denise Gomes, Matias Camilo, Yater, and Rodolfo Bellato. 4-leg for plus 138. By far one of my favorite parlays. Let me know what you guys think, guys. Let me know if you guys like the lock of the week. And let me know what's your favorite part of the video, guys. Without further ado, guys, this is where I head off. I'll see you at the top, guys. God bless. The best is blessed, baby. And thank you guys for all the support. We're so close to 2,400. So if you guys find out that you're not subscribed, subscribe, guys, and give me a like, guys. It's the least that you guys could do. Thank you guys for being so supportive. Let's get this show on the road, guys. 6 best bets and lock of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Best is blessed, baby. God bless. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great weekend. Peace. Hey.